Today we are going to show you 12 things a wise person never says. But before that, you need to know these 7 secrets. Let me share a brief story to illustrate this better. Imagine a small village in a tranquil place where a wise old man lived. People often sought his wisdom. Despite his fame, he remained humble. He spent his days connecting with the Creator and pondering the mysteries of existence. Folks from near and far came for his advice on big and small matters, and he always provided wise answers that satisfied everyone. One day, a curious young man from a neighboring village visited the wise man. This young man was known for his ability to make friends and talk about anything. Every day, he went out looking for someone to share his life stories with, but he felt an emptiness inside, as if something was missing. After listening to the young man and observing him for a while, the wise man gave him a challenge: to live in silence for 7 days. Each morning, the wise man would share a lesson of wisdom, reminding the young man that these were truths to live by, not just stories to tell. The young man accepted the challenge. On the first day, as the sun rose, the wise man said, "Never reveal others' secrets. What is shared in confidence must remain confidential. Betraying trust sows discord and damages relationships." The young man listened seriously and accepted the guidance. On the second day, the wise man shared, "Do not reveal all your plans. Not everyone wishes for your success. Sharing your intentions with anyone can attract unnecessary obstacles. Let your results speak for themselves." The young man pondered deeply over these words. On the third day, the wise man said, "Avoid sharing your personal complaints with everyone. Spreading negativity only breeds resentment and doesn't resolve conflicts. Seek reconciliation or forgiveness, but don't let the poison spread." The young man took this wisdom to heart. On the fourth day, the wise man said, "Don't brag about your acts of kindness. True generosity does not seek reward or recognition. Let the action be its own reward and allow your deeds to create invisible but deeply felt ripples of goodwill." The young man felt a deep peace, beginning to understand the depth of the shared wisdom. On the fifth day, the wise man advised, "Avoid speaking about others' flaws and mistakes. It's a destructive habit that leads to pride and resentment. Instead, seek understanding and empathy, for we are all human and imperfect." A feeling of empathy began to grow in the young man as he listened intently, deepening his understanding. On the sixth day, the wise man advised, "And never express your fears without reason to anyone. Expressing them frequently without filter amplifies others' power over you. Instead, seek to understand their origin and face them with courage." For the first time in his life, the young apprentice began to feel the strength in silence and introspection. On the seventh day, as the sun rose, the wise man shared the final piece of wisdom: avoid making your wealth or possessions a topic of conversation. They do not define your worth or character, and their exposure invites envy and materialism. True wealth lies in your heart and mind, not in your material treasure. Thus, the week of silence ended, and the young man was transformed. He no longer felt the need to fill the silence with words, finding satisfaction in calmness, wisdom in introspection, and strength in silent resilience. He thanked the wise man and departed, not with a story to tell but with deep wisdom to live by. This story illustrates the 7 things we should keep to ourselves, not as secrets but as principles for a harmonious and respectful life. Others' secrets, personal plans, complaints, acts of kindness, others' flaws, personal fears, and our material possessions. Now that we've learned these 7 important sources of wisdom, let's look at the 12 things a wise person never says. Intelligence is not only measured by intellectual capacity or grades, but also by wisdom, decision-making, judgment, and emotional control. A wise person is someone who thinks carefully before speaking to avoid saying something inappropriate, as a wrong phrase can leave a bad impression on others. Before we dive into the first thing a wise person never says, make sure you've liked the video if you're someone who appreciates wisdom. If you wish, comment below with "I'm ready to learning it." Number 1. Gossiping and spreading rumors. Without a doubt, these are things a wise person wouldn't do. Revealing secrets compromises others' trust in you, thus undermining the foundations of relationships. Wisdom lies in loyalty and the ability to keep confidential information, showing respect for others and preserving the integrity of relationships. The faithful person, unlike the talkative one, understands that trust is a valuable virtue that must be cultivated and protected, thereby contributing to the building of strong and lasting bonds. Gossiping not only damages trust, but also perpetuates a culture of negativity and mistrust within communities. When rumors spread unchecked, they can distort perceptions and create rifts between individuals who would otherwise collaborate effectively. Research indicates that gossip often thrives in environments where there is a lack of clear communication and accountability. Organizations that fail to address gossip proactively may experience higher turnover rates and lower employee morale, as trust erodes and productivity suffers. Furthermore, gossip can have legal ramifications in professional settings. Spreading false information about colleagues or superiors can lead to defamation lawsuits and damage claims. Employers are increasingly implementing policies and training programs to curb gossip and promote a culture of respect and integrity. Studies have shown that workplaces with clear guidelines on gossip management report higher levels of employee satisfaction and retention. From a psychological standpoint, engaging in gossip can be a manifestation of deeper insecurities or unresolved conflicts. Individuals who gossip may do so to deflect attention from their own shortcomings or to gain a sense of power over others. However, this behavior often backfires, as it undermines their credibility and diminishes their ability to cultivate genuine relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Wise individuals understand the power of words and the impact they can have on others' lives. They prioritize building meaningful connections and fostering a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and respected. By refraining from gossip, they demonstrate their commitment to ethical behavior and integrity, setting a positive example for others to follow. Moreover, gossiping can be a form of passive-aggressive behavior, used to manipulate social dynamics or undermine competitors. In competitive environments, individuals may resort to spreading rumors as a means of gaining a competitive edge or discrediting rivals. However, this tactic often results in a toxic work culture where individuals are more focused on undermining each other than on achieving common goals. Culturally, many societies have traditions and teachings that emphasize the importance of discretion and respect for privacy. In Asian cultures, for example, gossip is often seen as dishonorable and detrimental to community harmony. Proverbs such as "A closed mouth catches no flies" underscore the value of restraint and thoughtful communication. Similarly, in Western cultures, gossip is often condemned as a sign of immaturity and lack of social grace. The advent of social media has amplified the impact of gossip, making it easier than ever for rumors to spread globally within seconds. Cyberbullying and online harassment are often fueled by malicious gossip, causing immense psychological distress and reputational damage to individuals targeted. Wise individuals recognize the need for digital etiquette and responsibility, refraining from participating in or endorsing gossip-driven narratives online. In personal relationships, gossip can lead to betrayal and fractured friendships. Trust is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and once it is broken, it can be challenging to rebuild. Wise individuals nurture trust by honoring confidences and refraining from engaging in idle chatter that could harm others' reputations or feelings. They understand that gossiping not only damages relationships, but also reflects poorly on their own character and values. Spiritually, gossip is often viewed as a violation of ethical principles and a barrier to personal growth. In many religious traditions, gossip is condemned as a sin that undermines community cohesion and unity. Scriptures and teachings emphasize the importance of speaking truthfully and compassionately, avoiding slander and malicious gossip that can harm others' dignity and well-being. Ultimately, wise individuals recognize that gossiping is a destructive habit that undermines personal integrity and erodes trust within communities. By cultivating a habit of discretion, empathy, and positive communication, they contribute to creating a culture of respect and accountability where everyone can thrive. As the saying goes, before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? By adhering to these principles, wise individuals uphold their values and build meaningful connections based on mutual trust and understanding. Number 2. Rash words. Rash words are often spoken in haste, without careful consideration of their consequences. Wise individuals understand the profound impact words can have on relationships, reputations, and personal well-being. Proverbs from various cultures emphasize the importance of thoughtful speech. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15 verse 1. This ancient wisdom underscores the power of words to either diffuse tension or escalate conflicts. Research indicates that communication breakdowns, often fueled by rash words, are a leading cause of interpersonal strife and workplace discord. In personal relationships, the effects of rash words can be particularly damaging. Hurtful or thoughtless remarks can linger in the minds of loved ones long after they are spoken, causing emotional pain and eroding trust. Studies show that effective communication skills, including the ability to express oneself calmly and respectfully, are essential for maintaining healthy relationships. Wise individuals prioritize empathy and understanding in their interactions, choosing words that affirm and uplift rather than diminish or criticize. Professionally, the impact of rash words can be equally detrimental. In high-stakes environments such as business negotiations or leadership roles, words spoken impulsively can lead to misunderstandings, damaged partnerships, and missed opportunities. Effective leaders recognize the importance of clear, thoughtful communication in fostering trust and achieving organizational goals. According to surveys, executives value communication skills as one of the most critical attributes for success in leadership positions. Furthermore, rash words can perpetuate negative stereotypes and biases, contributing to a toxic work culture where inclusivity and respect are compromised. Organizations that prioritize diversity and inclusion initiatives recognize the need for mindful communication practices that promote mutual respect and understanding among employees from different backgrounds. Wise leaders cultivate a workplace environment where all voices are heard and valued, fostering a culture of collaboration and innovation. Culturally, the art of speech has been revered in various traditions as a reflection of wisdom and character. In Japanese culture, for example, the concept of a kotodama emphasizes the spiritual power of words to create harmony or discord in relationships. Similarly, in Native American traditions, storytelling is regarded as a sacred practice that carries moral lessons and teachings for future generations. These cultural perspectives underscore the responsibility individuals have in choosing their words wisely to uphold values of respect, integrity, and empathy. Psychologically, rash words can reflect underlying emotions such as anger, frustration, or insecurity. Individuals who speak impulsively may do so as a means of asserting control or seeking validation. However, this behavior often leads to unintended consequences, damaging personal relationships and undermining one's credibility. Wise individuals cultivate emotional intelligence by practicing self-awareness and self-regulation, recognizing the power of words to shape perceptions and influence outcomes. Spiritually, many philosophical and religious traditions emphasize the importance of mindful speech as a pathway to personal growth and enlightenment. The Buddha taught, "A better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." A. Dhammapada 100. This teaching highlights the transformative potential of words when spoken with compassion and wisdom. Wise individuals strive to align their speech with principles of kindness, honesty, and humility, recognizing that words have the power to inspire, heal, and create positive change in the world. In the digital age, the impact of rash words is amplified through social media and online platforms. Thoughtless posts or comments can quickly escalate into online conflicts or cyberbullying incidents, causing reputational damage and emotional distress. Studies indicate that the anonymity and immediacy of digital communication often lead to impulsive behavior, with individuals expressing opinions without fully considering their impact. Wise individuals navigate online interactions with mindfulness, promoting constructive dialogue and respectful engagement that contributes to a healthier digital environment. Moreover, the prevalence of misinformation and fake news underscores the importance of discernment in communication. Wise individuals critically evaluate information before sharing it, striving to uphold truth and accuracy in their interactions. By practicing discernment and responsible digital citizenship, they contribute to combating misinformation and promoting informed decision-making in society. Ultimately, the practice of avoiding rash words is a cornerstone of wisdom and ethical conduct. By cultivating empathy, emotional intelligence, and cultural awareness, wise individuals foster meaningful connections and contribute to creating inclusive, respectful environments. As the saying goes, think before you speak. Read before you think. E. Fran Lebowitz. By embracing thoughtful speech as a guiding principle, wise individuals uphold values of integrity, respect, and compassion in their interactions, making a positive impact on others and society as a whole. Number 3. Conflict and provocation. There are deeply ingrained aspects of human interaction, often stemming from intricate psychological dynamics such as insecurities, the quest for dominance, or the need for validation and attention. Understanding these underlying motivations requires a nuanced grasp of human nature and emotional intelligence. Individuals with high emotional intelligence adeptly navigate social complexities, recognizing when to engage and when to abstain from conflict to preserve relationships and foster mutual respect. Avoiding unnecessary provocations and disputes transcends mere emotional intelligence. It represents a strategic choice with profound implications. Engaging in conflicts, whether personal or professional, risks escalating tensions and eroding relationships over time. Effective conflict resolution hinges on the ability to communicate skillfully, encompassing active listening, articulate expression, and respectful acknowledgement of diverse viewpoints. Constructive dialogue not only resolves immediate disputes, but also fortifies relationships through enhanced understanding and collaboration. In today's interconnected world, even minor disputes can reverberate widely, amplified by social media and instantaneous communication. A seemingly insignificant disagreement can swiftly snowball into a public controversy, impacting personal reputations and organizational dynamics. Thus, exercising restraint and foresight in conflict management is paramount to mitigating potential harm and safeguarding individual and collective well-being. Wise individuals prioritize peace over the compulsion to assert their correctness. They recognize that humility and patience are essential in diffusing volatile situations and nurturing harmony. Opting out of unnecessary conflicts underscores strength of character and a commitment to cultivating positive relationships. Such individuals grasp the long-term ramifications of disputes, extending beyond immediate relationships to influence broader social dynamics and organizational morale. Cultural and societal contexts shape conflict resolution approaches. Diverse cultures may emphasize direct confrontation or value harmony and indirect communication styles. Appreciating these cultural nuances enhances the ability to navigate disagreements effectively and respectfully across different environments. Furthermore, personal growth intertwines with the journey of conflict avoidance, demanding introspection, self-discipline, and a receptiveness to learning from experiences. Leadership exerts pivotal influence in shaping organizational culture and conflict resolution strategies. Leaders who prioritize peace-building and open communication set a compelling example for their teams and communities. By fostering environments where individuals feel esteemed and valued, they stimulate creativity and productivity. Effective leadership in conflict management not only advances organizational success, but also fortifies collective resilience in confronting challenges. Ultimately, steering clear of provocations and disputes transcends avoidance. It embodies a commitment to embracing emotional intelligence and nurturing constructive relationships. It necessitates a steadfast dedication to continuous learning, self-awareness, and empathy towards others. By electing peace over confrontation, individuals contribute to a more harmonious and productive environment where mutual respect and collaboration thrive. This approach enriches personal well-being and strengthens societal bonds in an increasingly interconnected and diverse global landscape. Moreover, the repercussions of unresolved conflicts extend beyond immediate consequences. They can permeate through families, communities, and organizational structures, impacting morale, productivity, and overall well-being. By fostering a culture that values conflict resolution and constructive dialogue, individuals and leaders create environments conducive to growth and innovation. In navigating conflicts, emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role. It involves not only understanding one's own emotions, but also empathizing with others' feelings and perspectives. This ability to empathize facilitates smoother interactions and reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings escalating into full-blown disputes. Furthermore, the digital age has reshaped the landscape of conflict resolution. Social media platforms amplify conflicts, making them more visible and potentially explosive. Hence, individuals and organizations must be vigilant in their communication strategies, mindful of the rapid spread and lasting impact of online interactions. Lastly, conflict resolution skills are increasingly valued in professional settings. Organizations seek employees who can navigate disagreements diplomatically, fostering a collaborative work environment. Training in conflict resolution equips individuals with the tools to manage disputes effectively, enhancing both personal career prospects and organizational success. In essence, while conflict and provocation are inherent to human interaction, the ability to navigate them with emotional intelligence and strategic foresight is a hallmark of personal and professional maturity. By prioritizing peace, understanding cultural nuances, and fostering constructive dialogue, individuals and leaders contribute to a more harmonious and resilient society. This proactive approach not only strengthens relationships, but also promotes innovation and growth in an interconnected global community. Number 4. Lying. Lying is a nuanced behavior deeply rooted in human psychology and social dynamics. While occasional lies may be justified in extreme situations where revealing the truth could prevent harm or mitigate conflict, habitual lying can lead to profound consequences. Some individuals habitually lie as a means of coping with insecurity, maintaining control, or avoiding discomfort, believing it serves their interests better than truthfulness. Intelligent individuals recognize that honesty is not just a moral virtue but a practical necessity for building and maintaining trust in relationships. Trust forms the foundation of meaningful connections, enabling open communication, collaboration, and emotional intimacy. In contrast, lies create a fragile facade that undermines trust and integrity, ultimately eroding relationships and personal credibility over time. Beyond personal relationships, the repercussions of lying extend into professional and societal spheres. In business environments, honesty and integrity are prized attributes that contribute to organizational success and employee morale. Leaders who model transparency and honesty foster a culture of accountability and ethical behavior, which enhances team cohesion and organizational resilience. Psychologically, habitual lying can take a toll on both the liar and those around them. For the liar, maintaining a web of deceit can lead to increased stress, guilt, and isolation as they navigate the complexities of keeping up appearances. Meanwhile, those deceived may experience feelings of betrayal, confusion, and diminished trust, straining interpersonal dynamics and hindering genuine connection. In relationships, lies not only distort reality but also undermine the foundation of mutual respect and understanding. They create barriers to authentic communication and prevent individuals from fully expressing themselves and their needs. Honesty, on the other hand, fosters vulnerability and strengthens emotional bonds as individuals feel secure in sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or deception. Navigating ethical dilemmas related to truth-telling requires thoughtful consideration of the consequences of both honesty and deceit. While honesty may entail short-term discomfort or risk, it promotes long-term clarity, fairness, and personal integrity. Honest communication empowers individuals to make informed decisions and build relationships based on mutual respect and genuine interactions. Cultivating a culture of honesty begins with self-awareness and a commitment to ethical behavior. It involves examining one's values, motivations, and the impact of one's actions on others. Choosing honesty over deceit demonstrates strength of character and a dedication to fostering trust and accountability in personal and professional relationships. Understanding the psychological underpinnings of lying can deepen empathy and compassion for individuals struggling with dishonest behavior. Habitual liars may grapple with insecurities, past traumas, or societal pressures that influence their propensity to deceive. By approaching such situations with empathy and support, individuals can facilitate opportunities for healing, growth, and positive change. While the temptation to lie may arise in various circumstances, embracing honesty as a guiding principle reflects a deeper commitment to ethical conduct, integrity, and respect for others. By prioritizing honesty, individuals contribute to creating environments where authenticity is valued, conflicts can be resolved constructively, and genuine connections can flourish. This approach not only promotes personal well-being, but also strengthens the fabric of trust and cooperation in communities and societies at large. Number 5. Mocking. Mocking others for trivial reasons such as skin color, beliefs, or social class is a behavior that highlights a profound lack of empathy and emotional intelligence. This form of behavior is unfortunately common, yet it is fundamentally damaging both to the individual being mocked and to societal cohesion as a whole. It reveals an inability to appreciate the diversity of human experience and a failure to respect the inherent dignity of others. The act of mocking is not just a fleeting lapse in judgment, but a window into the deeper insecurities and prejudices that can lurk within individuals. At its core, mocking is a defense mechanism. Those who mock others often do so to mask their own insecurities and inadequacies. By belittling someone else, they attempt to elevate their own status, albeit temporarily and superficially. However, this strategy is fundamentally flawed. It may provide a momentary sense of superiority, but it ultimately fosters an environment of hostility and resentment. Instead of building bridges of understanding and cooperation, mocking erects barriers of misunderstanding and animosity. Intelligent people understand that mutual respect is the foundation of healthy and productive relationships. They recognize that every individual has inherent worth and that differences in appearance, belief, or social standing should be celebrated rather than ridiculed. By respecting others, intelligent individuals create an environment where everyone feels valued and included. This, in turn, fosters collaboration and innovation, as people are more likely to contribute their best ideas and efforts when they feel respected and appreciated. The consequences of mocking can be severe and far-reaching. It can lead to the erosion of self-esteem in those targeted, causing long-term psychological damage. In extreme cases, it can even lead to social isolation, depression, and other serious mental health issues. Furthermore, mocking can escalate into more overt forms of discrimination and violence, perpetuating cycles of abuse and marginalization. A society that tolerates mocking is one that condones cruelty and insensitivity, undermining the principles of justice and equality. A wise person recognizes the futility and harm of mocking and consciously chooses to promote respect and tolerance. They understand that empathy and kindness are not signs of weakness, but of profound strength and maturity. By approaching others with compassion and understanding, they create a positive ripple effect that can transform relationships and communities. They inspire others to follow their example, gradually cultivating a culture of respect and inclusivity. Promoting an environment of respect and tolerance requires active effort and vigilance. It involves challenging our own biases and prejudices, as well as speaking out against mocking and derogatory behavior when we encounter it. It also means educating others about the harmful effects of mocking and the importance of empathy and respect. By doing so, we can help to create a more just and compassionate society where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. In our daily interactions, we have numerous opportunities to practice empathy and kindness. Simple acts, such as listening attentively to others, offering words of encouragement, and refraining from making derogatory remarks, can make a significant difference. These actions, though seemingly small, accumulate over time and contribute to a more positive and respectful social environment. It is also important to recognize that mocking often stems from ignorance and fear of the unknown. By educating ourselves and others about different cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles, we can reduce these fears and foster greater understanding and acceptance. Education is a powerful tool in combating prejudice and promoting empathy. Through learning and dialogue, we can break down the barriers that divide us and build bridges of mutual respect and understanding. The choice to mock or to respect others is a reflection of our own character. It is a decision that defines who we are and how we relate to the world around us. By choosing respect and empathy, we affirm our commitment to the values of equality, justice, and human dignity. We become agents of positive change, contributing to a world where everyone is valued and respected for who they are. Number 6. Never promise anything lightly. Promises are the bedrock of trust and reliability in human relationships. There's nothing more frustrating than relying on someone who has promised something and then fails to fulfill their commitments. This disappointment erodes trust and undermines the very foundation of any relationship, be it personal or professional. When someone makes a promise, it creates an expectation and a reliance that the commitment will be honored. Failure to do so not only lets others down, but also diminishes the promiser's credibility and reliability. Some people have the bad habit of making promises they don't keep. This might stem from a desire to please others, avoid confrontation, or simply a lack of awareness of their own limitations. However, the impact of unkept promises is significant. It can lead to broken relationships, lost opportunities, and a tarnished reputation. Over time, people learn not to rely on someone who repeatedly fails to honor their commitments, which can isolate the individual and erode their social and professional networks. An intelligent person understands the importance of honoring their commitments and recognizes that making impulsive promises can bring future difficulties. They know that promises are not just words, but bonds that connect them to others. Breaking these bonds can have long-lasting repercussions, not just for the relationship in question, but also for the individual's overall integrity and trustworthiness. Therefore, they approach promises with a sense of responsibility and foresight. A wise individual will properly evaluate their own limits and commitments before taking on new responsibilities. They understand that their time, energy, and resources are finite. By assessing their current obligations, they can make informed decisions about whether they can take on additional commitments without compromising their existing ones. This self-awareness helps them avoid overcommitting and ensures that they can deliver on what they promise. Moreover, making promises lightly can lead to stress and burnout. When individuals overextend themselves by making too many commitments, they often find themselves unable to meet all their obligations. This can lead to a cycle of stress, guilt, and failure, which not only affects their mental and physical health but also their performance in other areas of life. By being judicious with their promises, individuals can maintain a healthier balance and avoid unnecessary stress. Honoring commitments also cultivates a sense of integrity and self-respect. When individuals follow through on their promises, they reinforce their own values and principles. This consistency between their words and actions builds their self-esteem and strengthens their character. It also sets a positive example for others, encouraging a culture of reliability and trustworthiness within their community or organization. Furthermore, being mindful of promises enhances relationships. Trust is a crucial component of any relationship, and it is built on the foundation of reliability and consistency. When people know they can depend on someone to keep their word, it deepens their trust and strengthens the bond between them. This trust fosters open communication, mutual respect, and a sense of security, all of which are essential for healthy and thriving relationships. In professional settings, the ability to keep promises is particularly valuable. It demonstrates reliability, professionalism, and a strong work ethic. Employers and colleagues value individuals who can be trusted to deliver on their commitments. This reliability can lead to greater opportunities for career advancement, increased responsibilities, and a positive reputation within the industry. It also contributes to a positive work environment, where team members can rely on each other to achieve common goals. On a broader scale, the habit of honoring commitments contributes to social cohesion and trust within communities. When individuals consistently keep their promises, it fosters a culture of accountability and mutual respect. This culture, in turn, strengthens the social fabric and enhances collective well-being. People feel more connected and supported when they can rely on each other, leading to a more harmonious and cooperative society. Then, never promising anything lightly is a principle that underscores the importance of integrity, reliability, and self-awareness. By carefully evaluating their own limits and commitments, individuals can avoid the pitfalls of overcommitting and ensure that they can deliver on their promises. This not only builds trust and strengthens relationships, but also fosters a sense of integrity and self-respect. In a world where trust is increasingly valuable, being known as someone who keeps their promises is a powerful and commendable trait. Number 7. Words fueled by anger. In a bustling office, during a particularly stressful day, John and his colleague Linda found themselves embroiled in a heated argument over a project deadline. John's frustration boiled over, and in a moment of anger, he hurled harsh criticisms at Linda, questioning her competence and dedication. The office fell silent, and Linda, visibly hurt, walked away. Later, John regretted his words, realizing the long-term damage they had inflicted on their professional relationship. This story illustrates the profound impact that words spoken in anger can have, underscoring the need for emotional control and thoughtful communication. Being carried away by words in a conflict or argument is very complicated, as it can cause irreversible problems. When emotions are high, our judgment is often clouded, leading to impulsive statements that can damage relationships irreparably. The words we choose in these moments can leave a lasting imprint, fostering resentment and bitterness. Understanding this, it's crucial to approach conflicts with a clear mind and a calm demeanor to prevent saying things we might later regret. Speaking words fueled by anger reveals a momentary lack of emotional control and can have lasting repercussions on interpersonal relationships. Anger can be a powerful emotion that overwhelms our ability to think rationally. In these moments, we might say things that we don't truly mean, but that can deeply hurt others. The emotional scars left by such words can take a long time to heal, if they ever do. This highlights the importance of managing our anger and choosing our words with care. An intelligent person understands that anger is a fleeting emotion and avoids communicating impulsively during moments of emotional intensity. They recognize that while anger may feel all-consuming in the moment, it often dissipates with time. By allowing themselves a moment to pause and reflect, they can regain their composure and address the issue more constructively. This approach not only helps in managing the situation more effectively, but also preserves the integrity of their relationships. Consider the proverb, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Indeed, a wise person prefers to withdraw from the argument, even if they are right, to avoid losing that right with unfiltered words. By choosing to respond calmly rather than react angrily, they can de-escalate the situation and prevent further conflict. This strategy not only protects their relationships, but also demonstrates their emotional maturity and wisdom. Wisdom is manifested in the ability to remain calm and controlled even in emotionally charged situations. Wise people understand that words spoken in anger can cause deep and lasting wounds. By choosing to pause and reflect before responding, they can manage their emotions more effectively and respond in a way that is both respectful and constructive. This ability to stay calm under pressure is a valuable skill that can improve the quality of their interactions and relationships. Understanding that a measured and conscious reaction is always more effective than an impulsive response, wise people manage anger with serenity. They know that responding in anger often leads to escalation, while a calm and thoughtful response can help to defuse the situation. This approach not only prevents further conflict, but also promotes a culture of respect and understanding. By managing their emotions effectively, they can create a more positive and harmonious environment. A wise person is aware that every word carries weight and consequences, which is why they choose to communicate respectfully and constructively even in moments of tension. They understand that words have the power to heal or harm and strive to use them wisely. This mindful approach to communication helps to build trust and respect in relationships, creating a more positive and supportive environment. By prioritizing respectful communication, they can avoid unnecessary conflicts and strengthen their connections with others. This ability for self-control and reflection is a sign of true emotional intelligence and contributes to a more harmonious and understanding environment. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing and managing our own emotions, as well as understanding and influencing the emotions of others. By practicing self-control and reflection, we can navigate conflicts more effectively and maintain healthier relationships. This skill is essential for personal and professional success, as it enables us to interact with others in a more empathetic and respectful manner. To be honest, the ability to manage emotions and choose the right words is essential for maintaining peace and respect in all human interactions. In a world where misunderstandings and conflicts are inevitable, the way we handle our emotions can make all the difference. By prioritizing calm and thoughtful communication, we can create a more peaceful and respectful environment for ourselves and those around us. This not only enhances our relationships, but also contributes to our overall well-being and happiness. Number 8. Judging someone's appearance. Judging someone's appearance is a delicate matter that requires great wisdom and sensitivity. Only a truly wise individual understands the potential harm and offense that can arise from making superficial comments about another person's physical attributes. Intelligent people recognize that their words carry weight and can significantly impact someone's self-esteem and overall well-being. Instead of voicing judgments, they guide themselves with wisdom, focusing on more meaningful and substantial aspects of a person's character and actions. Wisdom teaches that abstaining from making comments about someone's appearance is not just about politeness, but about recognizing the profound impact these remarks can have. Such judgments can cause discomfort, create barriers in relationships, and foster an environment of insecurity and negativity. A wise person understands that everyone has their insecurities and struggles, and highlighting someone's physical attributes can exacerbate these feelings. Moreover, when a wise individual notices that someone's appearance might indicate underlying issues or distress, they approach the situation with prudence. Instead of making potentially embarrassing comments, they seek discreet and compassionate ways to offer support. This approach not only avoids causing unnecessary embarrassment, but also strengthens the bond of trust and respect between individuals. The ability to withhold judgment and offer support requires a deep understanding of human nature and the complexities of individual experiences. Each person's appearance is shaped by a myriad of factors, including genetics, lifestyle, personal choices, and circumstances beyond their control. A wise person respects these differences and refrains from making assumptions based on superficial observations. In social interactions, wise individuals prioritize empathy and compassion over criticism and judgment. They recognize that everyone deserves to be accepted and valued for who they are, not for how they look. This mindset fosters a more inclusive and supportive community where people feel safe to be themselves without fear of judgment. Furthermore, true wisdom lies in the sensitivity to appreciate the beauty of diversity. Wise individuals celebrate the uniqueness of each person, understanding that differences in appearance are a testament to the rich tapestry of human existence. They know that beauty is not confined to a specific standard, but is found in the diversity of shapes, sizes, colors, and expressions. The practice of refraining from judging others' appearances also cultivates self-awareness and self-improvement. When we resist the urge to judge, we become more mindful of our own biases and prejudices. This self-reflection leads to personal growth and a deeper understanding of our own values and principles. In relationships, the absence of superficial judgments creates a foundation of trust and mutual respect. People are more likely to open up and share their true selves when they feel accepted and valued for who they are, rather than how they look. This openness fosters deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. In the end, the wisdom to avoid judging someone's appearance is a reflection of a person's character and integrity. It demonstrates a commitment to kindness, respect, and understanding. In a world that often emphasizes external beauty, wise individuals remind us of the importance of looking beyond the surface and valuing the essence of each person. True wisdom involves recognizing the potential harm of judging someone's appearance and choosing to abstain from making such comments. It requires sensitivity, empathy, and a deep respect for individual differences. By refraining from superficial judgments, wise individuals foster a more inclusive, compassionate, and supportive society where everyone feels accepted and valued for who they are. Number 9. Overgeneralizations. Avoiding overgeneralizations is not just a matter of politeness. It's essential for fostering genuine understanding and respect in our interactions. When we succumb to the temptation to generalize, we overlook the rich tapestry of human experience that makes each individual unique. Imagine a world where every person is reduced to a stereotype based on their ethnicity, gender, or any other characteristic. Such oversimplifications not only fail to capture the intricacies of human behavior, but also perpetuate harmful biases and misunderstandings. Intelligent discourse thrives on nuance and a recognition of individuality. By embracing diversity and complexity, we enrich our perspectives and challenge our own preconceptions. It's easy to fall into the trap of assuming that all members of a particular group think or act alike, but this ignores the reality that people are shaped by a myriad of factors: personal histories, cultural backgrounds, and individual choices. Moreover, overgeneralizations can lead to systemic discrimination and prejudice. When we generalize about a group, we risk denying individuals their right to be seen and understood on their own terms. Each person deserves to be acknowledged for their unique strengths, challenges, and contributions to society. By refraining from overgeneralizing, we not only show respect for others, but also open ourselves up to richer, more meaningful interactions. In conclusion, the path to intelligent and respectful dialogue begins with a commitment to seeing each person as an individual. Let's challenge ourselves to move beyond stereotypes and embrace the diversity that makes our world so vibrant and complex. By doing so, we not only honor the dignity of others, but also enrich our own understanding of what it means to be human. Number 10. Words devoid of empathy. Have you ever considered the impact of words spoken without empathy? Empathy, the art of stepping into another's shoes to understand and share their feelings, forms the bedrock of meaningful communication. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it. Words infused with empathy have the power to forge deep connections and foster genuine understanding. Imagine a conversation where every word is carefully chosen to acknowledge and respect the emotions of others. Empathy dictates that we listen actively, seeking not just to respond, but to truly comprehend the experiences and perspectives of those around us. When we fail to infuse our words with empathy, we risk trivializing or dismissing the feelings of others, inadvertently creating barriers instead of bridges. Words devoid of empathy often ring hollow, lacking the warmth and sincerity that characterize genuine human interaction. They can inadvertently hurt or alienate, leaving others feeling misunderstood or undervalued. In contrast, empathetic communication transcends surface-level exchanges, nurturing trust and mutual respect in relationships. Moreover, empathetic words have the power to validate and uplift. By choosing language that shows understanding and compassion, we affirm the validity of others' experiences and emotions. This affirmation builds solidarity and support, creating a foundation for meaningful connections that endure. In essence, cultivating empathy in our words is not just a sign of wisdom, but a transformative force in how we relate to one another. Let's strive to speak with empathy, recognizing that our words have the power to heal, to bridge divides, and to cultivate a world where understanding and compassion reign supreme. Number 11. Negative and self-defeating affirmations. Watch your thoughts, for they will become actions. Watch your actions, for they'll become habits. Watch your habits, for they will forge your character. Watch your character, for it will make your destiny. This famous proverb underscores the profound influence of our thoughts and affirmations on our lives. Negative and self-defeating affirmations not only limit our potential, but can also impact how we perceive and interact with the world around us. Imagine a scenario where every thought and word spoken is infused with negativity. Such affirmations, whether directed towards oneself or others, not only reflect a lack of confidence, but can also manifest as self-fulfilling prophecies. When we constantly belittle ourselves or underestimate others, we erode our own sense of worth and diminish the potential for growth and success. Intelligent individuals recognize the power of words to shape reality. They understand that affirmations are not merely passive statements, but active agents that influence mindset and behavior. Choosing positive and empowering affirmations cultivates a mindset of resilience and possibility. It encourages us to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems, thereby fostering a proactive approach to challenges. Moreover, negative affirmations create barriers to personal and collective growth. When we habitually engage in self-defeating talk, we reinforce limiting beliefs that hold us back from achieving our full potential. Similarly, belittling others undermines their confidence and creates a culture of negativity and distrust. In contrast, affirmations that uplift and encourage inspire confidence and foster a supportive environment where individuals can thrive. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in combating negative affirmations. It requires us to recognize when we're engaging in destructive self-talk or perpetuating harmful stereotypes about others. By cultivating mindfulness, we can consciously choose to replace negative affirmations with positive ones that affirm our strengths and potential. Furthermore, the impact of affirmations extends beyond individual mindset to collective consciousness. In workplaces, schools, and communities, the language we use shapes organizational culture and social dynamics. Leaders who model positive affirmations inspire greater motivation and resilience among their teams. Similarly, educators who encourage students with affirming language cultivate a classroom environment where learning and growth flourish. The practice of avoiding negative and self-defeating affirmations is not just about positivity, it's about fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. By consciously choosing our words and thoughts, we shape our own destinies and contribute to a more supportive and inclusive society. Let's embrace affirmations that uplift and inspire, recognizing their transformative power to create a world where everyone can thrive and achieve their fullest potential. Number 12. Underestimating others. History is replete with stories of individuals who defied expectations and shattered stereotypes through their remarkable achievements. Consider the case of Katherine Johnson, an African-American mathematician whose calculations were critical to the success of NASA's early space missions. Despite facing racial and gender discrimination, Johnson's expertise and perseverance played a pivotal role in advancing space exploration. Underestimating someone's capabilities not only reflects a lack of respect, but also betrays a narrow view of human potential. Each person possesses a unique blend of talents and abilities that, when recognized and nurtured, can lead to extraordinary accomplishments. By dismissing or undervaluing others, we create barriers to collaboration and stifle opportunities for mutual growth. Intelligent individuals understand that diversity fuels innovation and progress. Embracing the strengths and perspectives of others enriches teams and organizations, fostering an environment where everyone can thrive. By appreciating and empowering individuals, we unlock their full potential and pave the way for collective success. That often stems from unconscious biases and stereotypes that fail to acknowledge individual capabilities. When we categorize people based on superficial characteristics or assumptions, we overlook their unique contributions and potential for greatness. Championing diversity means challenging these preconceptions and embracing a more inclusive worldview. A wise approach involves cultivating empathy and actively listening to understand the experiences and aspirations of others. By offering support and constructive feedback, we enable individuals to surpass perceived limitations and achieve beyond expectations. This fosters a culture of trust and collaboration, where everyone feels valued and empowered to make meaningful contributions. Self-awareness plays a pivotal role in overcoming biases and fostering a more inclusive mindset. It entails recognizing our own assumptions and challenging stereotypes that limit our understanding of others' potential. Underestimating others diminishes not only individual potential, but also collective progress. By embracing diversity, fostering inclusivity, and championing the strengths of every individual, we create opportunities for innovation and positive change. Let's commit to valuing and empowering others, ensuring that everyone has the chance to thrive and contribute their unique gifts to a brighter future. There you have it, the 12 things a wise person never says. We hope you find these insights helpful in your journey towards wisdom and better communication. Thank you for watching. If you found these insights valuable, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more wisdom. Don't forget to let your comment, I'm ready to learning about it, and see you in the next video.